Shalom Akim, all praise and glory to Yahweh, Bashim Yahweh Shai, Bashim Kokadash, double honors to the apostles of Great Millstone, salutation to you, Akim, doing the work of truth and sincerity. Copyright disclaimer under Section 107 of the Copyright Act 1976, allowance is made for fair use for the purposes such as criticism, comment, news reporting, scholarship, and research. Fair use is a use permitted by the copyright statute that might otherwise be infringing. Non-profit use, educational, or personal use tips the balance in favor of fair use. And of course, this is non-profit. I'm not making no money off of it. And this is not medical information or anything like that. So, that out the way, I'm sure y'all done heard it. This first video from Schuler King, hey, I'm going to play these couple of videos and I'm going to get a couple of scriptures.
Ladies and gentlemen, lately, Magic Johnson's son, EJ, AJ, whatever, he been making the news. One of the most recent things was he said that he only dates straight men, not attracted to, nobody in the LGBTQ. He only dates straight men. And I'm like, okay, wait a minute. There's a little bit of confusion going on because if they dating you,
Exactly.
maybe I'm tripping. I don't know. Like, I don't know all the ins and outs and all the instructions. So, and I don't need to know. You know what I mean? So it's like, it is what it is. You know what I mean? And then he said that he's more attractive than most of the women around him. Hey, look, I don't know who around him, and neither do you. You know what I mean? Like, I would only be offended if I was one of the women around him, and I'm not. I'm not a woman, and I damn sure ain't around him. So it as we say, it is what it is. It is what it is. Let him say whatever he want to say, feel however he want to feel. That dude like 6'10". I don't want no problem.
Hey, and then this video.
Johnson's son just said he's only attracted to straight men. Let me help you out, Magic Johnson's son. You're attracted to gay men. They just ain't came out the closet. Any man that sleeps with a man, any man that entertains a man, you are always gay.
Just straight to the point. And I'm sure y'all remember this video from a few years back. And with all of that shown, this is Deuteronomy 22 and 5. The woman shall not wear that which pertaineth unto a man, neither shall a man put on woman's garments. For all that do so are an abomination to Yahweh thy power. Really, look, as you can see, these abominable dudes, hey, this dude, like what the fuck, man? What else can be said about it? And we know the most open supporters of this bullshit is the so-called black woman. But the biggest supporters of this bullshit is the so-called white man. Yeah, we know you made up the LGABC community and you gave them laws. So you can't deny that, Mr. So-called white man, aka Edomite. We know. Isaiah chapter 5, verse 20. Woe unto them that call evil good and good evil, that put darkness for light and light for darkness, that put, excuse me, bitter for sweet and sweet for bitter. Woe to them that are wise in their own eyes and prudent in their own sight. Woe to them that are mighty to drink wine and men of strength to mingle strong drink, which justify the wicked for reward and take away the righteousness of the righteous from him. Therefore, as the fire devoureth the stubble, and the flame consumeth the chaff, so their root shall be as rottenness, and their blossom shall go up as dust, because they have cast away the law of Yahweh of hosts, and despised the word of the Holy One of Israel. So hey, it's over. Verse 25, therefore is the anger of Yahweh kindled against his people, and he hath stretched forth his hand against them, and hath smitten them. And the hills did tremble, and the carcasses were torn in the midst of the streets. For all this his anger is still not turned away, but his hand is stretched out still. Because there's still some elect out there, must be, that can be saved, or that will be saved. However, hey, if you didn't already gone this far, hey, time is pretty much up for you. Time is up, you know. But yeah, and all this supporting this wickedness, hey, time is almost up. But hey, these are the times we live in. We in the last days. We in the beginnings of the throes of World War III. This shit is almost over with. Flat out. I'm going to end it there. All praise and glory to Yahweh, Bashim Yahushai, Bashim Kakadash, double honors to the Apostle Great Millstone. Salutation to you, I come doing the work of truth, sincerity. Till the next time, Shalom.